Well, you might remember Nigel from Golf Show. We posted a video, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'd seen you working so hard for 2 days. You were working hard. I didn't get a chance to, have a chat with you until the last 10 minutes.
I'm just at the British Golf Show North, and it's getting to the end of the day. The crowds are dying down, and I'm going to have a little bit of a walk round and try to introduce you to some of these brands that you've probably never heard of. A lot of them are start-up brands and companies that are not in the mainstream shops, and see if we find some hidden gems. What's your name?
Nigel.
Nigel.
I'll give you a card, shall I?
Nigel, I've been trying to get hold of you for 2 days.
And
Brilliant, wasn't it?
People still think that we'd planned that, and we'd really not, had we?
Not at all, no.
And obviously we were sharing the golf glove that you do, the training glove.
Yeah.
And you were a little bit nervous coming on camera today, so I've got him a couple of pints. We've got him drunk, and now he's going to tell us everything he knows. He's going to tell us all the secrets. And reason we switched the camera on was we were having we always have a bit of a chat off camera, don't you?
Yeah.
And I was saying to you, well, you're not worried that a big brand's going to copy this? And I thought you came out with a belter of a point, and it's so true. I mean, do you want to just repeat what you said? Because if we just use, let's say, the Roo glove, for example, this is a leather glove that whether you get sweaty hands, if you dip your hands in water, it'll still grip.
Yeah.
And it's leather. I don't know any leather glove in the world that does that.
You can wash this glove. You can put it in the washing machine. It lasts so long. And I'll tell you what, the reason that those big brands will not copy it is that they don't want gloves to last a long time.
I thought that were a fantastic point.
They want people to go and have to buy a glove every 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But these gloves, I mean, eventually they do wear, but they'll last 2 or 3 times longer.
Well, I've been using an Elite glove. I don't know if I've still got it in my pocket, actually. I'll put a close-up on camera. When we're at Golf Show, we're at June. I've not got it. It's in
the
my
one
golf bag.
in Leeds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was about June.
I'll put it up on screen now. I've not washed it yet. It's been an absolute workhorse of a glove because I practice a lot. And, I've not wore anything else but that glove. And it's still fantastic. No splits, no rub marks, nothing.
Well, you must be gripping it properly as well. But it's so true that, you were talking about the patent and should we patent it so nobody else can copy it and all that sort of thing. Well, to get a patent, it's very, very expensive. And to be honest, I really don't think any of the big brands are going to.
No.
They'll be worried.
Yeah.
Because they are losing. They're already losing market share.
Yeah.
Because these gloves are so much better than any other glove on the market.
Well,
for lots of reasons. The tackiness of the palm means you don't have to hold it so tight. So your hands actually work a lot better. We've had people saying they put this glove on and they hit the ball 20 or 30 yards further.
The question I wanted to ask you today is because I've not actually played a Roo glove yet. I've done a bit of testing here at the driving range, obviously put my hand in water and testing and all that, which we've done a full video on and we'll share that on YouTube. But I went away with the Elite glove, which is obviously textured. It was the training glove. It's got the 2 knuckles. It's got the guide for the thumb, all that jazz. Why do they not do the training glove in the Roo? Is there any particular reason for that? Is this class as being more hardware in the Elite? Potentially, or
no, I don't think so. The Roo glove is very, very hard wearing.
Yeah,
that it's something to do with the kangaroo. It's kangaroo leather.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's quite expensive to buy, but it does last a very long time.
Yeah.
Again, why do Footjoy want a glove to last 2 or 3 years?
Yeah,
they want it to wear out in 2 or 3 weeks, and then the punters have to go and buy another one. And I was just starting to say to you, I think those big brands, Footjoy and TaylorMade, Callaway to a degree as well, they actually stitch the pros up by making them order more gloves than they really need.
Yeah,
it's all part of that package. If you want to sell our golf clubs, you've got to have 300 gloves. You've got to have 50 towels, you've got to have caps, you've got to have the whole package. And why? You don't necessarily want all that.
To be fair, that answers the question then. Golf pros are probably not going to want to sell this glove either, are they? Are they?
Some will.
I would say this is more of a direct consumer product because the golf pros are probably going to want to sell more than one glove a year as well.
yeah, but people lose them.
Yeah.
And I get, yeah, you're right to a degree, but I think any pro who's got a conscience should be wanting to sell the best
Good product
to their customers.
Yeah.
Not just what they want to sell. It's the same with clubs. I mean, you could sell a golf club to somebody. If it's not suited to them, you're not doing a very good professional job, are you?
It's a good point, and I'll tell you what, using Ellie as an example here, Ellie were in one of our earlier videos, she works down here. She's got 6 of your golf clubs because she likes wearing different colours. Yeah. So if you are a golf pro, don't think that, oh, I'm only going to sell that person one glove, because if they really like it, it's hard wearing, they will buy other colours and other styles.
Is that Ellie the left-handed pro?
The left-handed pro, so a left-handed, she wears ladies as well, so I think that shows the kind of range of gloves that you do. Yeah. You also do juniors as well. We'll stick a link in the comments below. There's no discount code, it's not a promotion. No. This is just, obviously, we met at golf show. The guys loved you, by the way.
It's an awareness thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah, so, I think it's just a conversation about gloves, really.
Do you know something? I've been a pro for a very long time, for over 50 years, would you believe? I started very young, of course. But in all that time, golf equipment has evolved a lot. Yeah. Shoes have evolved. The ball has evolved massively. Not much has changed with gloves. Yeah. Really, in 50 years, it's the same. But this is the first, this glove is radically different to any other glove on the market. And it's the first time really that golf gloves have done that.
I think for me, when I first started wearing that, the Elite, you know, the different textures, it just felt so tacky and grippy, which I've never felt on a golf glove before. The pressure, you know, I felt like I'd automatically loosen my grip. Everything felt looser. Relaxed. Yeah. And what Ellie said earlier, when we both tested the roof for the first time, you get a very similar feeling because it's quite stretchy. Yeah. It's got a bit of stretch and give in it. Everything feels relaxed. And it's that grippy that you don't need to put any pressure on. And do you know, when it were wet, it was exactly the same. Yeah. I was like, if I would have been wearing a rain glove supplied by a big manufacturer, you still don't trust it enough to be able to just grip normal pressure. You're trying to hold it a bit tighter.
Well, that's right. I mean, in my experience, and having taught thousands and thousands of golfers in my time, one of the most common faults that I find is people holding the club, gripping the club much too tight. Yeah. They grip. In fact, grip is the wrong word, you know? I've stopped using the word grip. Yeah. Just hold the club. Hold it. And your hands have got to work. And gripping, you know, tension in anything is just a killer of rhythm, timing, speed.
You can't hinge and you can't release, you know, it's just, you're just wasted, aren't you? Just mechanical. Yeah. Right, well, we're going to do some more videos together today. Obviously, a little bit of a sit-down chat. I think it would be great to point out why this glove probably isn't, because other people behind here will be thinking, well, why aren't all the other brands doing it? Yeah. And I would have been thinking that, well, if it's that good, why is Footjoy not doing it? And why is Callaway not doing it and all this?
Well, I was a bit worried about, I'm very friendly with the owner of Masters Golf. Yeah. And they actually deal with same people. Yeah. They buy products from this factory. Yeah. But they haven't, he hasn't shown any real interest because it's niche. This is a very niche product at the moment.
I haven't given you too many drinks, have I? You're not saying too much, are you?
Maybe. Maybe I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble? Well, when we were at Leeds, we were talking about the grips companies, weren't we? Yeah. Because when your grips get a bit older, they get a bit shiny, and you don't hold it. Well, honestly, with the tackiness of these gloves, it's okay.
I were going to ask you, actually, if you brought an old grip with you to demonstrate that, because at the golf show, you've got this old battered club, it's shiniest grip I've ever seen. Yeah. And I've got it, and you're pulling it, and you couldn't get it, could you? No. The grip is that tacky, even if your grips are worn out, it still works.
So Golf Pride and Lambkin grips are thinking, oh my word.
We've got a problem here. You don't need to spend £150 for a new set of grips, you could just buy a glove.
Exactly. But you know, people spend a fortune on golf equipment, and you know, sometimes it's right, sometimes it works, but often it doesn't work.
Yeah.
You're talking 15 quid for a golf glove, which can make a massive difference to everything in your game.
Right, we've got a lot to do today.
Yeah, it's about time we had another drink, isn't it? I'll spill some more beans and cut that out. Cut that bit out.
We'll finish on that note, and we've got some good videos coming up, and I can't wait to share that rule glove because I don't think people will believe it. You know, I'm not going to give it all away, but no, it performed fantastically, and now I'm going to pick your brains. Obviously, a few more products that you guys have got, and I can't wait to talk about this.
I mean, when you look at that camouflage glove,
yeah,
that is so popular with the youngsters. I mean, that's a funky glove, isn't it?
I've not seen all the colours you do in gents, but there were one in ladies, like a purpley colour. And I said to Ellie, like, I hope they do that in gents. I'm not sure if they do. I'm going to go and have a look as well.
Well, you know, we when you say why don't we do, we are starting to introduce more. But like, for example, we've just got a junior glove now in the coaching glove.
Yeah.
But that has to be set up. There's a setup cost to every new. So eventually we will do more. And, you know, the guy in America who started it, they've got some amazing gloves for ladies there. They've got one that's got a little cutout on the wedding ring so that the big rock can stick through.
Really? That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
And also the fingers are cut off so the long nails can stick out and things like that. So you never know where it's going to go.
Absolutely.
It's quite exciting.
Right, I'm ready to hit a few balls, and I think we better get you in some balls before you have any more to drink. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. We'll stick a link into Coppertech below, and go and check out the range. As I say, I'm so glad I've come across you guys. I think it's a fantastic glove. I can't wait to share it.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a few days' time, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Cheers, Nigel.
Yeah, thanks very much, Gary.
Cheers.
Yeah, great.